Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Josephine Eyang and this is Fix It with Josie. I'm so excited guys. I feel so good that I'm doing this. If you watched my video yesterday, I challenged myself to putting up videos daily from the 1st to the 8th of March, being Women's Day. So guys, I just want to be the women's mouthpiece for this week. I want to talk on behalf of the women because I know there is a lot going on. There is a lot women are suffering and most women cannot really speak up. And so I decided, I took upon myself, I thought it wise. So I decided to make this week a week for the women. Everything you're going to be seeing on this channel is women this, women that, women. But I'm going to try as much as possible to strike a balance because you can never talk about a woman without talking about a man. You see, you get it, right? So I'm going to talk to you all about, expect to see videos on women this, women related women talks, you get. But it's going to drag the men in because we are not complete without the men. So guys, if you're seeing this my pretty face for your first time, I'm Josephine Eyang, a content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. I make educative and entertaining videos on parenting, relationship, marriage counseling, lifestyle vlogs, and more. I'm a trained school counselor. And guys, I feel so blessed to be on your screens today. Thank you so much for clicking on this link to watch the video. Please do me well, subscribe here, below here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and join the Fix It family. Let's fix it together. And then give it thumbs up. That will help me a lot. Just like the video and let's chat, let's talk about this. I want it to be like a conversation. It's not just you watching and passing. Leave your comments, I'll read them, I'll respond to them, and of course many other people will come and read. What happens is that most people always come to comment section to get the gist, you see now. So let's just chat down there. Yeah, today I want us to talk about sex. Yes. And this is how I have put the topic, that when the bed gets cold, relationships, marriages suffer. So let's talk about it. Yeah, you see, most relationships are suffering today because of this very particular aspect, because the bed at some point got cold, and because women for sure women have been kept in a position where, I don't know if it's the society has kept women in a position where they cannot really feel free to talk, to voice out their opinion regarding such things. They will just keep it inside, they'll just be dying inside, they'll just be quiet, and they just keep suffering in there like that. A man will not go through this. A man will easily speak up. A man will face this and talk about it. But a woman will not be okay about their sex life in marriage, about their sex life in that relationship, but they will not talk about it. They may gist it with a friend. They may want to, they'll feel free to talk about it with a friend. But now to put it out there, to put it to their partner and say, see, I noticed that at this point something changed and I no longer feel this and things like that. They are like, and I think it's because the society has created, the society has placed a woman in a place where she feels like everything she says or she wants to do this is like she'll be judged, she'll be condemned and things like that. So for fear of that judgment, women decide to be quiet, even when they don't enjoy it, even when they don't enjoy what's happening. Because of peace, they stay quiet. And now why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I noticed that I've had discussions with some older women, and it is very sad to know that some women actually got married and lived in that marriage for years, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and got old in the marriage without really enjoying sex. Like, you cannot say I used to enjoy this with my husband. It was just for procreation. Okay, the only thing that you can remember about having sex with your partner, with your man, was that you got pregnant and you had children. you cannot really remember those sweet moments, orgasm. You cannot remember. And for the most of it, like I said, is because a woman has been kept in that position by the society, that if she talks that she doesn't feel it, she doesn't enjoy it, the men will now think that, oh, it seems you have started tasting it somewhere else and you are comparing it to this, and you now see that. But most of the times it's not true. When things go wrong, when things change in your relationship, especially when it has to do with your sex life, your intimacy, it's something very vital to sit and talk about it, eyeball to eyeball. You people should trash it and see that things fall in place, things go back to normal. Why not even improve in that aspect? Because most marriages there are relationships that started off well but ended up in a mess because this aspect was not taken seriously, or this aspect was weak, this one, and it just could not go. Now, I'm not saying that, get me right, get me straight, I'm not saying that sex should be the only reason why you should get married to that man, because at one point things will just slow down. Yeah, things will slow down normally, but it should not be like a routine. It should not be a normal day to day that you never satisfy your partner. It's a problem. That's a problem. Some days your man may feel, okay, I'm tired and this. Some days the woman may feel, okay, I'm overwhelmed, I went through this all day, and it's okay. But it becomes a problem. It becomes a very big problem when every day you don't feel stand much. It's a problem. It's a very big problem. It's a very big problem. This is something that should not be neglected. This is something that should be handled seriously. More and more marriages are breaking these days, and sometimes when you hear the kind of excuse that they give for separating, for divorcing their partners, you don't see the sense in it. Now you start asking yourself, but what exactly is going on? If she is saying that this is it, and he too is saying that this, then there is something more that they don't feel comfortable telling a third party. And so why not work on it? I'm here today to say that we are in March. Like I said, women will be celebrated in the days ahead, and I want to talk for the women especially, though like I said, men will be dragged in because we cannot talk about women without dragging in the men. Yeah, once you notice that your sex life, your intimacy, let me reduce that word because some people don't feel comfortable hearing it. Okay, each time you hear me say intimacy, I'm referring to it. When you discover that your intimacy between your partner and yourself is dropping, it's good for you to talk about it, because when that aspect drops, a lot of things will drop in that relationship. It is true. Don't neglect it. A lot of other things, then that's when you begin to see that so many other things are are connected to this aspect. You see, so when that aspect dies, when it drops, when it gets cold, you will now see that all other things that have been happening in the family is connected to that. You see, so it is very vital, it is very important for marriage couples to always try as much as possible to talk about it when things start going wrong, when things seem like, okay, this is not how it was, there is something that has changed. You talk about it. You see how you can improve on it. If you don't like it this way, this is how you like it, let your man know, let your woman know about it. Yeah, that is the woman you have chosen, that is the woman you took vows for, that is the woman you have decided, you signed to spend the rest of your life with her. And so don't let this aspect alone break everything that you signed for, everything that you worked for, because most people don't regard it as important, but it is very, very important. Now, because we don't give that importance to it, more marriages are breaking. More relationships that would have ended up in very beautiful marriages are breaking. I don't encourage sex before marriage, but I talk about it because it happens. Yeah, very few people can stand not having sex, can actually stay committed true to each other without being intimate. You see, very few. The Bible says this thing was created for marriage, and so these days it's not only for married people. Most relationships already start being intimate before even getting to marriage. And so it is very important for you to learn to create an atmosphere that is conducive for you and your partner to talk about it when you don't feel it, when you sense that, when you see that things are no longer going the way they were, things have dropped. We talk about it, because if you don't give it that serious attention, it will be just one reason, major reason, that is going to break your relationship. Yeah. The women know how I can really express this. I will not. Now, women pretend a lot when it comes to satisfaction during intimacy with their partner. Women pretend a whole lot. I don't know, for some reasons they think that is kind of not making the man feel bad. You want to make him still feel like you're a man, right? You want to make him still feel like he is right up there. And so they fake a lot of things. They fake orgasm. Now, even for some women who have sometimes enjoyed it, now will fake it when it doesn't come, because they don't want to open up to tell the man that this is it. But it's not the best thing to do. It's not the best thing to do. Open up, talk about it with your woman, talk about it with your man. Let him know, let her know what exactly he is doing. And for the most of it, I want to say that, like I said, I cannot talk about women without dragging in the men, because a woman isn't complete without a man. That's the marriage platform, that's the marriage setting. And so now the men should have this in mind, that for you not to be selfish, for you to be just, to be loving, is for you to always check your partner. Try to make sure that she is okay. Yeah, understand that you are ready to work on it. If at all it's not how she loves it, if at all she doesn't feel it, if at all, just try as much as possible to ensure her that you are there for her. Because when a woman gets frustrated, when a woman doesn't get satisfied, and for the most of it she can pretend to act like, okay, things are fine, things are okay. Then now for women who run their mouths a lot, now I told you people in my last video that a woman was born to talk, and women talk a lot. So women can pretend until now when a small issue sparks up in the house, that's the first thing they used to insult you. Like, you think that you are a man, what have you been doing? Like Jesus. So okay, I've heard things. So I've heard things. Now, for some men, I had a client who confided in me some time ago that her woman was instead too high, and he doesn't think that he can meet her even halfway, because it seems like he's gonna die. He doesn't understand that level of energy, and so that relationship could not work. So I'm saying that as important as this thing is, as that thing is, we should not neglect trying to see that we satisfy each other. Yes, we satisfy each other. The men, most men will not check in with their wives to know, okay, are you okay? Is it good? Did you enjoy it? Is it like that? And all of that. But then it is very good for you, because it's not all women who come out there to say, after a round when the man is there snoring and resting, you come and say, I did not feel anything, and that thing that you're doing there like that, just no, not every woman is outspoken like that. And so since we are in the month of March, and in a week precisely where women will be celebrated. I just want to be women's voice, telling the men that when you are doing it with your woman, make sure that she is satisfied. Don't enjoy everything and sleep off, leaving her in the dark. Knowing that most women will not talk about it, knowing that most women will not ask, will not come to tell you that, oh, you see, this is it. Try to check on her, find out if she is good, and try to step up your game. Try to step up your game. I think if this is done, it's going to reduce the rate of divorces that are happening in the community today. I've sat and imagined and looked at this thing. I said, but what can really be the problem? How will a man and a woman get married, and after everything that they have been through, only to give it up at the end of it all? Then there is something wrong. For a reason you will not really be able to place a finger on clearly. And so there is something wrong. And this is one aspect that people fear to talk about. And I just want to say that, please, 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 the women are not as, we talk, yes, but we have a limit to the kind of things we talk. That's a woman for you. So try to check in with her, make sure she's fine, step up your game. If she's not giving you, make sure you talk about it. You two can learn, just have a conversation. And of course, for the most part, I know that Christ instituted intimacy in marriage. And so there is no way he will be happy to see your marriage break because of this. So you can even pray about it. Pray about it together, and then ask God to reveal more of it to you. And it works, it will work out. And so it's just going to be one other thing that will spice up everything for you and bring back that glow, that joy, that happiness in the house. Before, some years ago, they used to say a woman's place is in the kitchen. Now, so many things have happened in the years that have women are no longer confined to the kitchen alone. Women have gone out doing other things and engaging in other activities, and so women too now get tired. Away from looking after the kids, cooking and taking care of your family, they have jobs. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game, and so the women get tired as well. But it is good to have that communication. If it's not going, if this is not how you met her, of course these things will drop with time. But then let it not just live from 10 to 2. It's a problem. So guys, I'm here advocating for my fellow women. I'm here talking for the women, and I know that this video will help someone watching, because this is something very, very vital, and there are very few people who have the guts to talk about it. Thank you so much for watching. Stick to Fix It with Josie. Stay glued to this channel, because there are so many interesting topics that will be coming up. If you have watched up to this point, don't click out without subscribing to my channel, please guys. This channel is not just my channel, this channel is our channel. So let's push, let's support our own, push this growth to support your own. Hit the subscribe button. It's here. Yes, subscribe. Thank you. Like the video. Thank you. Yes, like the video. Good job. Thank you so much for watching. Share the video, leave your comments down there. Let me learn. Let me go and learn. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not a sex therapist. I'm a school counselor, and everything I'm sharing here concerning marriage, concerning relationship, is my knowledge of psychology, that I kind of understand these things, and then I take interest in topics like this. So guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. I remember Mama Fix It, ready to fix it at all times. Today I'm not actually cooking anything, but I'm in the kitchen because I enjoy this background. Yeah, this is what gives us strength. It's from here that we take care of our husbands, we take care of our children, we take care of. We can have all the money, have everything, but when there is no food, when there is no fire in the kitchen, the house is on fire. The house is on fire when there is no fire in the kitchen. So guys, see you in my next one. Bye bye.